Hi everybody! Thanks for coming back, and if it's your first time here, hello, I'm a Aussie living in the UK and I identify as goth, and I'm also, I wouldn't ever call myself an elder goth, but I am an older goth, as in I'm over 40. Anyway, so the other day, my lovely good friend Wild Opal, whose link to her channel I will put below, and I were talking about clothes. She'd bought something new, we were having a chat of it, I was sort of ripping it apart a little, and she said, oh, you should do that on your channel. And I was like, thinking that's a brilliant idea, and so I am going to. It's been a lovely weekend. It's the Easter weekend. It's been warm by UK standards, about 24, 25 degrees, and it's been sunny and it's been glorious, and I thought, right, perfect time. So I'm going to start doing reviews of things that I have bought, and then I've worn them, and then I will talk about the pros and the cons. I'll talk about the brand. I'll put links below if the item is still available, and if it's not, what it was called, because sometimes I won't remember. If you know my videos, you know that, or even if you don't, what I do is I stream of consciousness. So I have an idea in my head, but I don't write anything down, and I don't edit, so I just talk at you for hopefully not too long, but they usually end up being about 10 to 15 minutes. So settle down, get a cup of tea, pause it, go to the toilet, all that stuff. So my first one, I thought, you know, it's a good idea to do it today, is this dress. This is a Killstar dress. So I know the stuff's been going around, the hashtag goth is not Killstar. I use that sometimes with my own Instagram photos, and I know what they're trying to say, that you don't have to just buy a brand name product to be a goth. As Black Friday once called it, goth in a box. You don't have to only wear Killstar to identify as goth. You don't have to wear black to identify as goth. You can just listen to the music. You can just hang out with some other people. You can just listen to podcasts. You can just read the literature. Fashion, because we are a very visual culture these days, fashion has become a very easy and recognizable identifier of the goth subculture and all the variants of gothic. So I think, to me personally, I think that's why fashion is such a heated, tempestuous thing. And so, you know, I do own goth pieces that are from Killstar. I don't own any punk rave pieces, mainly because I haven't got the cash to buy them, and also the sizings are completely stuffed for anyone who is over size 12, you know, and who's tall, and the mix of the two, you know. So I used to be a lot bigger, but I am basically a size 16 UK. I think that's a 12 US. I don't know. In the Euro sizes, I think my bum, my hips are about 44. So I am not a small lady. I am not a big lady. I am the average size. And it's quite surprising how difficult branded products are. So I do a lot of thrifting, I do a lot of DIYing, partly because I have to, but also because I like to make things my own. And even this dress, which I wore all day today, and I've had for a few years, and I've worn once or twice, when I got home I realized I need to do a few things after wearing it all day, and I've gone up and done it. So I have that skill, I have a sewing ability, and so that's why I'm sort of going to do these reviews. Let you know how it is for someone who is size 16, 5'9", with average size boobs, a smallish waist but not skinny waist, and average side hips. I'm also over 40. I have bigger upper arms, though they are smaller than they used to be, but they are still bigger. I have largest thighs. I am an average sized woman. So hopefully this will help. Also, I'm not looking to lose any more weight. I think I actually am a healthy size, although by my BMI I'm not. And I'm happy as I am. I finally, after many, 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 many years, found me from a visual point of view. And so there we go. You just have to deal with it. You know, if you think I'm too fat, don't watch me. If you think I'm too Australian, don't listen to me. It's up to you. You have that choice to do that or not. And I won't tolerate trolls. There we go. Anyway, back to this. So I bought this shirt, this dress. This is from Killstar. Yes, it is a Killstar dress. And I got it, I think, a year or 2 years ago. I got the largest size of their normal sizes, not a plus size. This only came in the normal sizes. So I think that's from extra small to double XL. This is a double XL. When I bought it, it was tight on me. As I said, I've lost weight. I did that through keto. In case you're interested, I can always talk about that another time, my journey there. But I'm now from a 20, I'm now 16. So I've gone down about 2 dress sizes. This dress, should I do the negatives first? Or we could go from top to bottom. Don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if this dress is available. If it is, I will put that link below. And if it's not, I'll at least say what it used to be called or what it is called. I think it might be still available. So, as I said, I'm not a seamstress, I'm not professional in any way, but I do sew my own clothes. I have sewn for many, many years. I have watched videos, I have books, I do things, I try stuff, I break things, and then I start again. I also get advice where I want. I ask for help from my dear hubby and from other people, although he'll probably be shaking his head when he sees this and go, no you don't, but I do. I listen, even though I might get cranky about it. So, this is a cotton jersey. Anyway, so it's like a t-shirt fabric, right? It's cotton jersey. It's stretchy. It's 4-way stretch, so stretches that way, stretches that way. It is very light. I don't know if you can see through it in the camera. Yeah, you can sort of see my fingers through it. So it's a very lightweight stretch cotton jersey, 4-way stretch. 4-way stretch is great because it is very, you know, it's workable with multiple sizes. However, fine, light like this cotton 4-way jersey is unforgiving on your body type. Any lump and bump, whether it's a good lump, like a boob, or a bad lump, like, well, bad lump, or a lump you may not want to show, like flobbly dobbly arms, or bubbly, you know, cellulite on your butt, or your thighs. All of this is what I have. It's unforgiving. So when I first bought this, I bought the largest size, as I said, and it was tight. It was tight on me because really it should have been an 18 and I was a 20 to 22. Yeah, at some point, and that's when I stopped wearing it. So when I was at 20, I was wearing it. However, I had to wear a singlet that was like one of those suck-in, you know, body-conscious singlety vest toppy things, and then tights that, you know, did the tum, bum and thigh suck in, because I felt so self-conscious in it because it clung to everything. Now that I'm a size 16, I've started wearing again. Actually, this is the first outing in over a year of this, and I wore it with just bra and knickers. No visible panty line knickers. And a bra, and a long line bra, so I didn't get too much of a back rolls. But I felt comfortable in it. But that's really basically a size bigger than I officially would need it. So yeah, if you love your body shape, curves, lumps, bumps, no curves, no lumps, no bumps, if you love it, get your size. If you have some concern over it, definitely size up. That's probably one of the negatives, and that's mainly because the fabric they've used is very light and quite, it's not see-through when you're wearing it, but if the light comes behind it, you can sort of, you see what I mean? It's a bit of a sheerness to it, but not sheer. The other negative, I would say, which is also a positive, is that it is horrendously long. So as I said, I'm 5'9". It drags on the ground. I have to do the whole, you know, Jane Austen, pick up my skirts to go walking, not just upstairs, but just to walk. It is so long. So it is obviously designed for wearing your big chunky platform heel with a platform, you know, the shoes that Killstar wear, which is awesome if you are someone tall and you are, you know, taller than you are wider. So some people are tall and slim, some people are shorter and wider. Yeah, I'm 5'9" and it drags on the ground. So for anyone who wants to wear a flat shoe, you need to be 5'10" or above. Or put a belt on it, style it with a belt, pull it over and make it a little bit puffy at the top, you know, like style it a bit differently. So I've actually had to bring in the front hem because it has slits down the side. And that's the other negative. Personally for me, and this is just my opinion, I think the slits are too high. I have a longish leg, reasonably in proportion. I do have a longer torso to leg, but my legs are quite long, and the slits on either side go almost, well actually, yeah, if you line them across, they'd probably hit my foo. So they are really high on either side. So they've got the side seams here, right? And the slit goes all the way up those side seams to your pubis bone line. Now for me, I'm not enamored with my upper thighs because they are a bit old and they are a bit wobbly and they are a bit cellulite. So for me, it's taken a while to get to a point where I was happy to walk around with them. And I still felt a bit self-conscious. You know, like that, the person you see that's wearing a skirt that they've got, yeah, that's good, it's really short, but I feel good. And then they go out and they're just constantly pulling it down because it rides up because they didn't realize that. That's what I felt. I felt like I had to hold those sides. So I came home today and put zips in them so that I could do them up if I wanted to show a bit extra leg, and then do them down if I wanted to be a bit more demure. So I think from a negative point of view, it's uber long and the slits are too high. However, saying that, if you have a leg that you are proud to show off, then it will be brilliant. Especially if you have long legs and you are tall. If you are on the shorter side, I would say you're definitely going to have to bring them up, and you know, you may need to bring the sides in, as in like the splits, bring them short, make them shorter, but again, that is completely up to you. This is my personal opinion. The other things about this dress, damn it, I like it. It was a warm day today. I'm trying out outfits for wave when it's warm, and this wasn't going to be on my packing list, and this is now going to be on my packing list. It is light enough. The cotton is, I think it's a cotton poly blend. Let me have a look at this seam. Oh, okay, no, it's a 95% rayon with a 5% spandex. The spandex is to give it stretch. So it's rayon, but to be honest, I thought it was cotton. It feels like cotton. It moves like cotton and it breathes like cotton. So I'm really impressed by it. The collar is beautifully done. It sits perfect. They've done just enough of a curve on the shape of the collar that it sits really nice open. I really like the button detail, that the buttons are a different color. So if I want to be more, which is quite funny, if you wanted to, yeah, we're outside because it's sunny and pretty. If you wanted to, look at that. I mean, how cute is that? I actually think that's really, really cute. And then you could probably put my little Curiology club necklace underneath. You've got a longer chain, you could put something underneath, or you could put a brooch on there. So I think they've done a beautiful job with the collar. Yeah, I agree. I know you are agreeing too. I actually like it. This is a non-stretch cotton, and I think that's why it sits so nicely. A stretch cotton in a rayon or a cotton stretch jersey would flop. I've got something like that cheap off eBay and it looks like shit. The collar never works, but because this collar does not stretch, it's got that little bit of crispness. It's really nice. The cuff. The cuff is the same rayon fabric. It's in white. They've rolled it and overlocked it here, but they've done a nice job. I like that little detail, you know, it's just that little bit of white. This is a brilliant staple, and I wasn't going to be doing my first one of like a rave of Killstar, because I think there are some items of Killstar where they've got Killstar branded across you. You might as well be wearing, you know, some other brand product, and I don't actually really like that. I hate it when the brand is so overtly in your face. But this is a staple, and yeah, as I said. So let me see if I can show you. Move the chair out of the way. So as I remember, I'm a 16 and this is a double XL. So I've got it, yeah, you can see what I mean? It clings. Hello, belly. So it clings, but it clings nicely as well now that I'm wearing a larger size than I am. Shoulders are a nice width across. Often I find, because I have a big shoulder, that it's like up in here and it's horrible, uncomfortable, but the shoulder is good. The length of the sleeve, oh, it's nice. Only thing that could be better if it had a little thumb hole. But other than that, this is a beautiful length of sleeve. Again, for a taller person, it is a joy. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let me see if I can tip you up a bit more without losing you. There we go. Ooh, right. Now, I don't know if you can see now, but see, it's nice and decent. I think it's decent. There's the split. Okay, so I just put zips in. Let me open up the zip. I put the zip in the split. That. Now, there's my crotch line. I was right. It's just a tiny bit lower than my crotch line. Now on both sides, it flaps like a bloody moo-moo. You know, like a flap thing. So I did not like how high this split was. But now I've put this zip in, and Killstar, if you want to redo it with a zip in it, you have to thank me for that idea. And my husband, because he actually suggested. See, that's my knickers. I mean, I've pulled them up hardly anything and you can see my undies. Though they are large undies. Without a panty line. Anyway, so now I've got a zip. It's a 20 centimeter zip that I put in. And now that 20 centimeters, I have brought them down, and they are still sitting about 10 centimeters above the top of my knee. So I think that split there, I think that's too high. That's my about it. But that was my own issue. I've brought up the hem. If you can see, I have folded up the hem and hand stitched it up that much. That is quite a lot. That is about 10 centimeters. And now it is still brushing. So if this is my foot, it is still brushing the top of my foot. So when I put a shoe on, I still have to pick it up a little bit, but I've left the back long. So it's almost like a train now. Yeah, so I really like this, really like this. I actually really like it now. But you do, I think you have to size up one if you want it to be not clingy. So what I do with it, today I wore it with a belt from Dogstar, which is like almost like an obi. It's like all cotton and linens, and then it had drapey things over it. And as you saw, I had my skeleton Curiology Club, Covern Club necklace, my kitty necklace, and I had kitty socks on and a pair of walking boots because I went out to a National Trust place. So I wore this all day. I put it on at about 9:30 this morning. It is now, I think, 5:30 or something in the afternoon. Also, all this makeup has stayed on all day too. And there's a bumblebee, and he's black with an orangey red bottom. Oh my god, first bumblebee of the season. Bye, bumblebee. Sorry, I'm back at the room. I wore this all day. I was walking around a National Trust site in the sun did have an umbrella, and I felt very cool, very comfortable. I didn't feel hot, I didn't get sweaty, so this fabric breathes. And having a long sleeve protects you from the sun, so where your umbrella isn't covering, I was still covered. I've got not one bit of sunburn anywhere, and I was very naughty and only put sunscreen on my face. I should have put them on my hands, but I didn't. So all in all, this dress is a thumbs up by me. Yeah, so, you know, okay, hashtag goth is not Killstar is true. You don't get sucked into the idea that you can only have certain brands to be goth. You can wear anything and be goth, but you can wear Killstar. And I think this as a staple dress is brilliant. I'd put this also if I wanted to put it with, say, like a different skirt and make a whole new look, like a big flouncy tulle skirt, but then have this as a top on it, or wear this as it is but then put a funky biker jacket on it, or a big furry coat, or a waistcoat, lots of accessories, big jewelry, you know, big floppy hat if you want to go the new goth look. But yeah, this is a good styling piece, it really is. So I bought this myself, as I said, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm not affiliated with Killstar in any way, and I'm not getting, this isn't sponsored, this is just me raving on. The stitching's pretty good. I did notice a bit of stitching around the hem. It has sort of popped, but that is the nature of the beast when you have jersey fabric. You know, things get caught, things get pulled. But overall, the quality of this is actually really good. There's a bit of, you know, I really want to really nitpick where they've done the piecing work and they, you know, they haven't trimmed every single thread. But you can do that yourself. Get a pair of scissors. Nice sharp little ones. Everyone should have a sharp pair of scissors, if nothing else, to cut fabric up or slash a shirt. So I have probably, I've talked for 22 minutes, sorry guys. And so this is a thumbs up for me for this one. Next one, maybe I'll be a bit more brutal, if I've got something that's brutal. The problem is, I try and look at things, and then if I don't like them, I return them, or I don't buy them in the first place. So a lot of the stuff, I don't have hundreds and hundreds of pieces, although my wardrobe is full of clothes. But I try and buy quality pieces that I think will either be a good staple or a really good statement piece, or will last quite a while. So while I... Was that a bee or was that a wasp? I hope it was a bumble. And I got scared by a bumble for no reason. What was I saying? Yes. I think having some staples in your wardrobe is brilliant. But then we go. So yeah, yay! I hope you enjoyed it. I raved on for longer than I thought, and they might be longer if I find ones that are crappy. So if you want to suggest something that you'd like me to review, and it's within my budget, or if I know a friend who has it, I can have a look at it and get their opinion and get my opinion, and then I can have some fun. I thought I might review things I've got. So I'm actually reviewing things that I have worn, and I can tell you about how they feel and how they wear and that sort of thing. So there we go. I hope you're having a lovely weekend and a lovely day and a lovely month, year. Whenever you watch this, I hope you're having a lovely time, and I hope life is treating you as well as it can. And I will see you in the next video, which may be another one of these, maybe a chocolate thing, it may be something else. You can always make suggestions, and I may or may not listen to them. Anyway, see you all, and oh, well, I am going to, I don't know if I'll vlog, but I'm definitely going to take photos and wave, because I'm going to wave for the first time. Bucket list. I can't believe I am of an age now that I'm talking about bucket lists. Anyway, okay, bye everyone. Mwah. Oh yeah, and just as an aside, although I've touched this up once today, and that was after creamy lunch. This is Sugarpill's U4EA. It's gorgeous green. It's lovely. I love it. And the rest of the makeup is NYX, which lasts forever, and that's without a setting spray. That's why I'm a bit shiny. And then some CC cream, which is a moisturizer, and a foundation, and a 50 plus sunscreen. It's that Bumble again. Come on, Bumble, come past me. I've got green that looks like a flower. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm rambling. Okay. I'll see you again soon, everyone. Mwah. Bye. Can I stop it now?